Who pays for all the free stuff that you get from your credit cards every day? All the sign-up bonuses that you love, the miles and reward points that you can redeem for airfare and travel, and the cashback. I have a couple credit cards and they all offer me points or cashback, and I never miss a due date, and so I never pay any interest. And so if you're doing the same thing, then you may be wondering who is actually paying for all this free stuff that you get from your credit cards. That's what I'll be talking about in this video today. Now, if you're new here and you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ian, and even if you're a returning subscriber or viewer, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, as I'll really appreciate it, and that helps this channel out a lot. And also consider subscribing to this channel, and that way you can get the updates every day, because I post videos here every day. And if you don't believe me, check my history of posting videos. I have a video every day for over 200 days and counting. Now, if you know who pays for all the free stuff you get from credit cards, comment down below and tell me who pays for it. Comment and let's see if you got it right. So let's talk about the cashback first. I have credit cards, for example, that give me anywhere from 1 to 5% in cashback all the time, depending on which one I use and what I'm purchasing. So for example, the City Double Rewards credit card gives you 2% cashback on anything you purchase. So if you make a purchase of $100, then you get $2 back, or you could think of it as a 2% discount. Now up front, that seems really good because without the card, you would get nothing. Instead, you would pay full price, but now you get something back. So it seems as if the credit card company is paying for this, but they aren't. You are actually paying for this. But how do you pay for cashback when you're the one getting the cashback and you never miss any payments and you never pay any interest? So it's a little complicated, but I'll make it very easy for you to understand. So when you go to a store, right? Usually they have a minimum spend for you to be able to use a credit card, maybe $5 or $10. They do this because they're processing fees. So each time a business takes a credit card payment, they have to pay a fee for that service for having or being able to take credit card payments. So here the credit cards have an advantage. They actually get money this way, and they can use this to pay for 1 or 2% in cashback on your purchases. Think of it like selling on eBay or with Shopify. You can accept payments, but to do so, you'll have to pay eBay or PayPal or Shopify a fee and probably a percentage of the transaction for their services. So when PayPal decides to give you 1% cash back, it's not really coming from them because they get that from merchant fees. So now it seems as if the credit card companies aren't paying for the rewards, but businesses are paying for the rewards instead. But remember, I said you are paying for the rewards, so we'll go a step further here. Business owners realize that these fees are going to cut into their profits. So to combat this, they simply increase the price of their products or services. Again, it's like having a Shopify store or using PayPal as a payment processor. So if you have a product that you want to sell for $10, but you realize that each time you sell one, you'll have to pay $1 plus a 1.5% fee for accepting the payment, then what would you do? I would increase the price of the item by a couple dollars so as to offset the cost. So in the end, I still end up having $10 after that item is sold. So similarly, businesses will increase their prices so as to absorb these fees and still make the amount of profits they want to make. It's like going to a store and seeing a sticker price of $100 on an item and then seeing a strike with a 50% reduction, and you think, hey, this is a steal, 50% off. But usually, in most cases, that's almost the value of the item. The store probably just marked the price up by 100% and then took 50% off. So in the end, the consumer always pays for the free stuff. The cashback, the bonus, the free miles, and everything. Now, this takes us to the other way in which these bonuses and cashback or rewards points get paid for, and that is from all the interest charges. Now, we talked about this a little yesterday, and each year around $100 billion is made from credit card interest payments. So even though you can get 5% back with a credit card, most people fall into the trap of using the 0% APR offers and keeping a balance, and then they end up spending on average 20% in interest payments on their balance. This then makes the credit card companies enough money to be able to offer you 5% in cashback or 2% in cashback and still make a lot of money. So if you make a purchase of $1,000 and you keep a balance on that card, you'll be paying anywhere from 14 to 25% in interest on the balance owed. but the credit card gave you 2% in cashback. Now this 2% in cashback sounds good initially, but once you start making the payments every month, it no longer matters that you get 2% cashback because you're now paying 14 or 4 to 14 times that in interest payments. So in this case, the credit card company isn't paying for that cashback. You are. Think about it, right? You apply for a credit card that has no annual fees. You get the credit card and you also get a sign-up bonus of $450 with that card once you spend $3,000 in 90 days. So you spend $3,000 and you get that $450. Everything looks good. You also get 2% cashback on all purchases and a 0% introductory APR offer for the first 6 months. So now you spent $3,000 to get the bonus and you'll keep spending because you're able to purchase anything you want without getting charged any interest for 6 months. Once you make it past that 6-month mark, you start to pay interest, which is again anywhere from 14 to 25% depending on your credit. And that $450 you got as a bonus or that 2% cashback that you got on every purchase no longer matters because the interest payments will cover them 3, 4, 5, even 6 times. Now, you can actually get all these bonuses and cashback for free if you pay your bills on time and you never keep a balance. However, probably less than 10% of credit card users do this. So let's look at this example here. $3,000 spent to get a bonus of $450. You also make an average purchases of $500 each month for 6 months. That's a total of $3,000 at the end of 6 months. That makes the total balance on this credit card $6,000. Now, once you start paying interest, this is what credit card companies do. They don't start charging you interest after that 0% period has ended. They actually charge you the interest from the day of the first purchase. So if you are the average person, this will take you another 6 months to pay this debt off if you have the average APR of about 20%. Also, remember you got 2% back on your purchases, so 2% of $6,000 is $120. So in total, you got $570 from this credit card with the bonus and the cashback combined. At a 20% APR though, you would have paid $1,200 in interest, and this is if you pay this balance off in 6 months or a year, and you also stop using that credit card, because if you make more purchases, then the interest payments will keep growing. So $1,200 minus $570. That leaves you with $630 or leaves the credit card company or the bank with $630. So in this example, which is a very realistic one, the bonus and the cashback doesn't really matter because you paid for it twice. So this is how the rewards get paid for. 3 main ways, but it all comes back to the consumer. They are the ones who pay or end up having to pay for all these credit card rewards in the end. So the next time you think about getting a new credit card because it gives you cash back or points, and you get a good sign-up bonus, remember that if you ever miss a payment or keep a balance, then the cashback and the bonus no longer matters because you would have paid for those rewards. Now, if you want to earn money from credit cards, you can, and it's called credit card churning. And this is when you sign up for the cards, get the bonus, use the cards to make purchases that you need to make, and then you pay the balance off in full. If you do that, then you would get the rewards and you wouldn't be the one paying for them. Other consumers would be paying for your credit card rewards in that case. If you want to learn more about churning, be sure to watch my video on bank account churning, and I'll leave a link to it here on the screen right now. So this is how credit cards pay for all the rewards. Comment down below and let me know if you keep a balance on your credit cards or if you use them to just get the rewards. I hope you guys found this video very helpful, and if you'd like to see more videos just like this one, give this video a thumbs up, as that's the way these videos get recommended to more people here, and I'll really appreciate it. And also don't forget to check out some of my other videos here on credit cards, banking apps, savings accounts, checking accounts, investments, and of course, ways to make money. Also, if you haven't already done so, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications, as that's the only way you'll be able to get the updates of when I post new videos, and I'll be posting a new video here every single day. Also, I'm leaving a couple links down below to free stuff and cashback offers, so be sure to check all the links down below in the description for all kinds of free stuff. I hope this video was very helpful. All the best. Try to stay out of credit card debt, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.